Pro Wrestling Battleground Retribution. Orin, Veidt, Scott story. The match Minnesota independent wrestling fans have been waiting for about 2 years now, Scott, and they finally get it. Now, you've come on hard times at Pro Wrestling Battleground. You lost your Breakout Championship. You've been scratching to hold some type of relevance there. And now you see this one-on-one match with me as an opportunity to maintain that relevance, to get back in that title picture, maybe even catapult yourself to the main event title picture. Now, I'd love to help you, Scott, but you see, in your perfect little story, coming across me is a plot twist, not a nice transition for you. You step in that ring with me, I expose you for everything that you aren't. Everybody in that crowd that night is going to see just what a sad excuse of a man you are, Scott. I hope you're ready to go to war, and I hope you're ready to prove to me, yourself, and every one of those fans that you're still relevant. But you're going to fall at the hands of the witch hunter, Scott. When I'm done with you, you're going to be nothing but dust in the wind.
Pro Wrestling Battleground returns to Wilewski's Blue Saloon in St. Paul for Retribution. And it's me, the never-ending Scott Story, versus the Dark Prophet, Orin Veidt. Scary. Now you say you got a witch hunter waiting for me? You must be on a witch hunt if you're looking for victory in this match. Some of that dust in the wind I've been spreading around must have gotten your eyes, and you're not seeing things so clearly anymore. Now let's make sure we put our right foot forward here. You think I've been having a rough go of it lately? Now I had a bad match a couple of months ago where I lost the Breakout Championship. But don't get it twisted. This isn't going to be a walk in the park for you. I'm going to bring it. I'm going to go to war just like you want. Now, the real question is, can you handle it? Because my onslaught is never ending.
And he weighs in at 203 pounds, Orin Veidt. And his opponent, he is from Minneapolis, Minnesota. He weighs 223 pounds, the never-ending Scott Story.
And welcome back to Pro Wrestling Battleground, Breakout TV. The never-ending Scott Story
Your best friend.
taking on the returning Dark Prophet, Orin Veidt.
Orin Veidt coming back off a broken foot the last time he was here. He had a break in his foot.
He broke his foot doing a drop kick, which just shows how vicious his drop kicks are. If he breaks his own foot.
Yeah, it shows how much he's willing to sacrifice himself to win a contest.
Yeah, and he finished that match as well.
Unlike your boy Scott Story. What's he ever broke? Couple wins? That about it, isn't it? You got nothing to come back with.
I got nothing.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing. Scott, sorry. I like that. Who keeps saying that?
Some guy in the front row.
Some Mizark.
Yeah.
Whatever that means. Oh, now he's talking to the Mizarks.
Yeah.
You know what that means, don't you?
I think
You
so,
probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, did you just tell someone to... well, I can't say what he just told him to do.
Cease and desist.
Someone just told him to cease and desist. 2 words. Cease, desist.
Yeah.
Side headlock here by the Dark Prophet.
This is a very even matchup.
Both guys about the same level of experience. Scott Story may have a few months on him. May have traveled a few more miles than him, but overall, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, it's very even matchup. Like, Scott Story's gotten a little bit more exposure here at Pro Wrestling Battleground. And this is only Orin Veidt's second time here, but both have looked impressive elsewhere as around the area. So.
Yes, they have. I've gotten to see Orin Veidt wrestle numerous times now in the last year or so. And I'll tell you what, I like his style.
I do too.
Oh, no, you don't. Not when he's wrestling Scott Story. Don't try and sell me on that. We know who you're cheering for here. Don't even... Yeah, you know who you're cheering for. Please. There we go.
Oh,
whammy.
Into the ring post.
And now he's not even letting him recover. Goes to the 2 hardest part of the wrestling ring.
As like Orin Veidt definitely has a much more vicious streak than Scott Story does.
Of course. Scott Story's white bread. Anyway, you're not even gonna come back with like right into the sidewall here. Right above some dork with blue hair. Never heard of him.
He's the worst.
The absolute worst. Thinking against doing any kind of high-risk maneuvers here. 2 count only.
Yeah, just
barely a 2 count. Barely a 2 count there. You know, if Orin Veidt gets a win here, doesn't that should shoot him up? The rankings to at least the breakout title, if not the heavyweight title.
Yeah, because Scott Story, former breakout champion, and very long reign as breakout champion.
In the contendership for the Pro Wrestling Battleground Championship. We don't classify that as heavyweights or junior heavyweights.
No, it's just the heavyweight. Yeah, it's just the championship.
But you would think that... beautiful kick.
Kick right to the side of the face of Scott Story.
Absolutely beautiful. So a win over Scott Story could definitely catapult him into the top contenderships in both divisions.
That's true. Even just looking impressive, of which he has so far, is a step in the right direction for a guy like Orin Veidt.
Absolutely it is. You make some impressive showings here. The Battleground Committee will put you in some better championship contender matches. You win those, even if you don't win against the Scott Story, which I think he will.
Yeah. He's got to get a little quicker on those covers, though. It took a little time after that senton. I think that's why Story had enough time to recover.
Absolutely. Scott Story here, I don't think he can afford a loss here.
No, he's kind of been on. He said this last month that he's kind of on that road to redemption after losing that breakout championship.
And he needs that breakout championship. Although, if he gets a win here, he could catapult himself into the championship contenders. I don't know why I keep saying heavyweight. Yeah. Big clothesline there, though. Orin Veidt is definitely in control of this matchup.
Yeah, this is a very hard-hitting matchup so far.
And it's been 98% Orin Veidt. Much to your chagrin.
It has been, but
You just admitted it.
I was going to say the crowd at Wilewski's has been a little lukewarm lately on Scott Story, but they're 100% behind him this
absolutely.
matchup.
Yes. Because they don't like Orin Veidt. Because Orin Veidt is a prophet. They don't want to see what's in their future.
They don't like prophets.
No. Big shout out to the prophet. Still convalescing at home.
Sliding under.
There you go. Just a good old-fashioned snap of the neck on the middle rope. Not even against the rules. Uh-oh, he's coming up here. You get in front of me.
Of course I'm your human shield. Why? Of course.
What do you mean by that? As you said, this crowd is definitely behind Scott's Story. They're just
couple
hoping.
Quick little forearms. But Story fighting back.
This is the most offense he's had all night. Whip into the corner.
Rolls through.
Uh-oh. Oh!
It's a
Beautiful.
new maneuver he's calling the dead horse.
I'm not even going to touch that.
Just got a 2 count, though.
So, if he beats somebody with it... Okay, got it. Oh! Scott Story took a tumble over the top, but he composed
He's still
himself.
on the apron. Oh.
Big forearm.
Yeah, stiff forearm, and here comes another one. But met with the drop kick by Orin Veidt.
Beautiful drop kick.
Story telegraphed that springboard forearm a little too much. Orin Veidt clearly has been studying him on his off time.
He's needed the off time. He's looking fresh as ever. This crowd's...
Oh no, I wonder if Orin Veidt's trying to set up for that witch hunter. Oh, not yet.
No, he's still got some punishment in mind for your boy Scott Story. Big chop there. Off the rope, duck the clothesline. Cyclone tornado DDT. Beautiful counter by Scott Story. I don't kind of like the guy to appreciate his wrestling ability.
Yeah.
Both men are down. Scott Story needs to take as much time as he can to compose himself after the beating that he has taken in this contest.
Crowd here, Wilewski's really getting behind this matchup.
They appreciate good wrestling.
They do. That's the one thing you can say about this crowd.
That's the one positive I can say about this crowd, yes, is they appreciate good wrestling. Here we go. Now we're just trading shots. I love it. Still some booze in there for Scott Story, though.
Some, but it's a lot better than it has been in the past.
Absolutely. Big clothesline. Another clothesline. Zabisco kick.
And Seguri.
Oh!
Headlock driver. Going for the cover.
2 count
Just
only.
a 2 count.
No one heard 3.
No, there was not a 3 count. That was just a 2.
Darn shame. Should have been a 3 count. This has been a great match.
This has been a fantastic match so far. Story looks like he may be setting up for that plot twist.
No.
Kick right to the head.
Big clothesline there by Story. No, blocked. Big STO.
Orin Veidt's got to go for the cover. Just kicked out.
To your point, Orin Veidt waited a little too long there. It wasn't a long hesitation by any means, but it was too long.
Yeah, it was just enough for Story to recover.
Both these guys just putting it all out there. Big running clothesline into the corner.
Is Orin Veidt going for a springboard?
I don't know what he's got planned.
It's like slingshot.
Oh, absolutely beautiful. 1, 2.
Just a 2 count, though, says referee Tom Mason.
He's got a bit of a gripe there. He's got a little bit of a gripe. You got to agree with that. That was a little bit slow.
That was about the same cadence as the whole time, but yeah, that's... oh, no, now he's going for that witch hunter. If he hits this, it's
Big
over.
win coming up. Nope, blocked
Story.
it. Oh, absolutely beautiful. What does he call that? Is it just a whisper in the wind, or does he have some other?
It's technically the dust in the wind.
God, I hate that.
But now going for the swanton.
Swanton bomb.
And that's it.
1. How do you know that's it? Okay, now it's it.
No one's kicked out of that in Pro Wrestling Battleground thus far.